to your teachers' meetings at the right time and do all of your assignments when you're learning at home.
Hopefully we will be back in school on December 7th. And now would you all please stand for the pledge?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And now for a message from Miss Smitty.
Good morning, boys and girls and staff. Well, as you can see, I don't have any leaders of the pack today, but that's okay. So I will look forward to reading more leaders of the pack certificates when we return to school, because someday we will return to school. So as the girls said, I just wanted to remind everybody that today is our last day of school for a couple weeks. So we plan to return to school in person on December 7th, and that will happen as long as our county is no longer in the red zone. And if you don't understand what that means, make sure you ask your parents, and they'll be able to explain that to you. But so over the next couple weeks, we are going to return to synchronous learning, which is exactly what we did at the beginning of this school year, starting on August 24th, all the way up to when we came back to school in person on September 28th. So think back to that time. If you have questions about what that means, make sure you have those conversations with your teachers today. I'm sure they're already talking to you about what that means. We're really hoping that we are able to come back on December 7th. But if we're not, then we'll just continue synchronous learning until we can come back in person. So it's very important, boys and girls, that while you're home, that you log in and that you participate with your teacher in the instruction. It's very important that you complete all of your work during this time, because we will be taking attendance and your teachers will be taking grades on things. So just because you're not going to be here in person doesn't mean school's over, right? So you have to still participate and stay engaged with your classroom and what's happening. Now, the other thing that we need to kind of talk about here is that we currently don't have enough Chromebooks to give everybody in the building a device. And that's really sad, and it's unfortunate. But I do want you to know that we have purchased a whole bunch of Chromebooks. We've purchased them as a school. We've purchased hundreds of Chromebooks. They're just not here yet. They haven't arrived because they're on back order. Because everybody in the world's ordering Chromebooks right now. So if you don't have a device at home and you need one, teachers are passing some out today to go home, and some sent them home yesterday. But unfortunately, we don't have enough to give everybody. If you don't have a Chromebook, when you go home, I want you to talk to your families about other ways that you can participate. So maybe you have just a regular computer that sits on a desk, like a desktop computer. Maybe you have an iPad. Maybe you have a tablet. Now, I know that Google Classroom doesn't work super well with all of those things, but in any way that you can communicate with your teacher while you're at home, it doesn't have to be a Chromebook. It can be a regular laptop. Any way that you can communicate will be better than nothing. Okay, so we know it's not an ideal situation, and we are very apologetic for that. I wish I could change it. I wish I could. If I could go to China and pick up those Chromebooks right now myself, I would do that. I would get on a plane and I would go get them for you guys. But I can't. So it's very important to find ways to stay connected to your classroom and your teacher while we are on synchronous learning. So we will miss you over the next couple weeks, but next week is Thanksgiving, so that's exciting. So we hope that you take time to enjoy that time with your families. Make sure you're following all of the guidelines that we're all supposed to be following with social distancing. If you're out in public, make sure you're wearing your mask. And by all means, make sure you are washing your hands a lot. That's very important. So if you follow the guidelines and the safety protocols, that'll help us get back to school faster. So that's all I wanted to say to you, and that's actually kind of a lot, but I just wanted to take an opportunity to let you know kind of what's going to happen over the next couple weeks. Let you know that we miss you. We will miss you. It's been so great to have kids back in our building. Over the last month or two, however long we've been back in school, and you all have done a phenomenal job. Truly, boys and girls, you have done a great job of following our guidance and following our new procedures, and we know it's been a lot, but you all have really rocked it out, and we appreciate you for that. So that's it. You guys have a great day with your teachers, because it's the last time you'll see them for a couple weeks in person. Make sure you have a great day, and we will hopefully see you soon. Also, turkey dinner for lunch today, so get real excited about that. All right, that's all I have. Ladies, back to you.
Thank you, Miss Smitty.
You're welcome.
As Miss Smitty said, today's lunch will be the turkey dinner.
Tomorrow's breakfast will be at your house.
We love having leader of the pack awards. Teachers turn those into Miss Vinny will announce our awesome Timberwolf leaders when we get back to school.
The quote today is, "The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dream." Eleanor Roosevelt.
Yes, Mariah, I like this quote because you should always believe in yourself.
I agree, Abigail.
And now for the birthdays.
Today's birthdays are
Isabella Banks, True Banks, Bentley Dennett, Connor Costello, Hayden Kreckler, Estefania Alvarado Cantu, Brooklyn Bates, Persephone Probst, Stephen Miller, Sarah Bolt, Valdivia, or Sophia Cortez Valdivia, Emma Lynch, Brady Dooley, Jordan Redford, and Emerson Moulton.
Zoe Whittaker, Cal Bittlinger, Theodore Osborne, Ethan Hackman, Caleb Rudd.
Happy, happy birthday, this song is meant for you. Happy, happy birthday from the news team to you.
Happy birthday.
And now to Maria for the weather.
Today will be 65 degrees, mostly sunny. Goodbye.
Tomorrow's weather will be a high of 52 and a low of 45. The chance of rain will be 50% and there will be scattered showers. Wow.
And now for the River Ridge promise.
As a River Ridge student, I promise to take responsibility for learning to strive for success. I will choose to act in a safe and healthy manner, respecting others of the property.
Above all, and never to the best of myself.
Myself.
Respectful and responsible and sincere. Have a blessed Friday!
Can you get that?
Okay, Jack, we got it! We got it!
Got it. Is it frozen on?